बहुत सारी चीजें मैं तुम्हें बताता रहता हूं। इतने सालों में 16 वर्ष मुझे भी हो जाएंगे। इतने सालों में बहुत कुछ गुण में बता चुका हूं, बहुत कुछ कठिन में बता चुका हूं, लेकिन वो हर समय हम सर पे लेके तो नहीं घूमते। हम सिर्फ एक चीज की वजह से मेरे कदम चलेंगे, वो है प्रेम। नहीं तो इतने सालों बाद भी जो मैंने सब कुछ सुना वो सब खत्म हो जाएगा, भूल जाऊंगा। और मैं ये कह सकता हूं क्योंकि ये मेरा भाव है कि मैं तुमसे प्रेम करता हूं, और इसी प्रेम को आधार बना के मैं तुम्हारे इस छोटे से देश में, इस छोटी सी जगह में, छोटे से इस हॉल में वो प्रयासरत रहता हूं कि तुम्हारे जीवन में पूर्णिमा कर दूं, तुम्हारे जीवन में संपूर्णता भर दूं, तुम्हारे जीवन को बदल दूं, तुम्हें अपनी संपूर्णता का अनुभव करा दूं। वो प्रयास अलग अलग शब्दों के माध्यम से वो मैं करता रहता हूं। और आज भी एक वैसा ही दिन है, आज विशेष दिन है, दिव्य क्षण है, लेकिन फिर वही प्रयास है। तो मैं जब किसी चीज के महत्व को जानता हूं, किसी चीज की वैल्यू को जानता हूं, तो फिर मैं उसको सहेजता हूं। अब मैं रिलक्टेंट हूं तो फिर मैं जाने वाला हूं। कहां जाऊंगा? जहां जाता था, साकार के पास। साकार नश्वर है, मैं भी नश्वर, नश्वर से नश्वर टकराता रहे, कोई स्पार्क नहीं होगा, कोई चिंगारी नहीं निकलेगी, कोई चेतना नहीं होगी। इतने वर्षों से यही समझाने का प्रयास है कि कथाओं में कुर्सियों पर बैठकर सुनना, मंत्रों को, पूजाओं को देखना, उससे क्या हो जाता है? कोई बदलाव रत्ती भर भी नहीं होता, कुछ नहीं होने वाला, और ना वो तुम अपने जीवन में उपयोग ले सकते हो। हम सिर्फ एक पैटर्न फॉलो करते हैं, जो देखा वो कर रहे हैं, जो देखा वो कर रहे हैं। सीकर इज नॉट ए फॉलोअर, यू हैव टू डिस्कवर योर ओन पाथ। क्योंकि जब से देश बना होगा तब से वो क्रियाएं चल रही हैं। इट डज नॉट मीन दैट यू डोंट रेस्पेक्ट, यू पे रेस्पेक्ट, बट नो द ट्रूथ। सम्मान करो को, लेकिन डूबो मत, क्योंकि उसमें सत्य नहीं है। The crowd can never take you to the truth. जहां पर भी भीड़ होगी वहां सत्य नहीं मिलेगा तुम्हें कभी। मुट्ठी भर लोग, गिनती के चुनिंदा, वही उस रास्ते पे आगे बढ़ेंगे। पहले तो इस युग में द नेचर ऑफ दिस एज इज अगेंस्ट what we are doing or for what we are here. ये कलयुग का नेचर नहीं है जो हम कर रहे हैं। We are sailing against the nature. तो ऑलरेडी बहुत सारी कठिनाइयां हैं, सपोर्ट नहीं है। किसी और युग में, क्योंकि क्राउड तुम्हारे साथ होता, वो भी ईश्वर के रास्ते पे होता। अगर सतयुग में बैठे होते तो तो तुम्हारे लिए मोटिवेशन रहता, आसानी रहती, ईज हो जाती। लेकिन आज इस युग में ऐसा नहीं है। यहां की भीड़ तुम्हें सतयुग वाली भीड़ नहीं है जो तुम्हें ईश्वर की तरफ ले जाएगी, सत्य की ओर ले जाएगी। Anybody can discourage you, anybody can laugh at you. तो मैं तो अगर कुछ अनुभव भी कराए, you cannot explain it to anyone. If you have ever experienced anything divine, if you are going to reveal it to anyone who is not on this path, what will happen? He will laugh at you. So that is the nature. That is the nature of this age. So you have to be silently, alone, gradually keep on moving. क्योंकि यहां डिस्क्लोज करना उस चीज को अपना मूर्ख बनाना है। ऐसे युग में, ऐसे क्षणों में बैठे हुए हम, इफ वी टेक इट पॉजिटिवली, देन इट बिकम्स फॉर्च्यून, इट बिकम्स फॉर्चुनेट फॉर अस that even being in this age, we have an opportunity that we can succeed, we can move, we can develop ourselves. How much, I don't know. It depends on an individual. लेकिन कुछ तो, कहीं ना कहीं तक तो और जब मैं किसी चीज को किसी प्रचंडता के साथ, फुल कन्विक्शन के साथ कह सकता हूं, आई कैन ओनली से व्हेन देयर इज कंप्लीट फेथ एंड एक्सपीरियंस इन दैट थिंग। इट इज पॉसिबल, देयर इज ए पॉसिबिलिटी, 100% पॉसिबिलिटी। And it doesn't disappoint anyone. मैंने पहले भी कहा कि निराशा तो है ही नहीं, सिर्फ और सिर्फ आगे बढ़ना ही है इसमें। We have limited resources. Spirituality is not the crowd puller. The Guru is not the crowd puller. The Guru has to very seriously invest in every individual. Therefore I said, I must know you by face, by your name, and over a period of time, I scan you. So only few, very few will move ahead, they will continue. तो ये जागृति है, this is called wisdom, which is knowing and multiple times over and over again making you remember that what you are, what is your truth. You cannot escape or leave this way. This is the wisdom eye. Surdas is a name of a saint who was blind. But we study his books, the rhymes, shlokas, from where? From which eye? It is the wisdom eye. Only one thing. and he has become so great, so popular that in books, in subject, in classes, different classes, we study him, we study his books, and then on more advanced level people, they do PhD on him. The one who was illiterate, somebody is doing, not only one person, many, hundreds of them, they have done PhD on him who was illiterate. From where the knowledge is coming? You want to know how he created so many beautiful rhymes, bhajans, shlokas, and so many things. For that you do the PhD. But you are doing this mechanically. If you have to do PhD on Surdas, you have to be first spiritual. And being spiritual, you have to follow the path and keeping your eyes closed. Because to do PhD on Surdas, you have to be first Surdas, become blind. अपनी आंखों पे पहले पट्टी बांध लें. Then you can experience what Surdas was. Then you start your PhD. खुली आंखों से थोड़ी हो जाएगी. So the wisdom shows you the clear two frames. There is one frame, there is another frame. The one frame is full of dust and one is completely clear and transparent, you can see through. I have seen people going in depression, having all the assets of their body, and they do nothing and lose their life, or finish their life, or just spend time in depression. Why not Surdas did the same way? He was born blind. So it says that you are fully equipped. Even your senses are not working or they are weak, you can still become a landmark for others. You can still reach God. The world will not accept you, they will not give you recognition, but God doesn't keep the differences. He accepts you. Complete in body or not complete in body, He accepts you because there is bhava, there is that emotion, there is that love that is present there. So that became, the blindness became your strength. Why? Because you were refrained from so many external things and you could keep yourself focused, being blind. So you made your weakness your strength that way. Pasa palat gaya. And then those who are having eyes, they are doing PhD on a blind. So if you go in past, there was a yoga age. There was an age which was called Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti Yoga or devotional age. Where lot of poets, devotional poets, they have written all the different sorts of poetries and books which we study in Hindi. But they all were non-school goers, non-educated. So that is the strength of devotion, love, bhakti. It can make you do anything. You can, the amount of energy, the amount of strength, the amount of quality you have in you, you have never experienced that. Therefore, you use these senses and try to get victory over this world, which is fake, unreal, and false. And you, over and over again, you encounter disappointment. You get into disappointment, anxiety, fear. And then, again you do the same thing, you repeat the same thing. So when I am on the wrong path, I am in the wrong direction, and I feel or I believe I will be successful, so that is not going to happen. And nobody is there to correct that way. Nobody is there to change that direction. I never ask questions where I should ask, and where I should not ask, I keep on asking questions. I become shaky, non-believer, apprehensive, where I should not be. And where on every step I should be apprehensive. Blind, I become blind and keep moving. So it's not the destiny which is doing anything. It's the blind wisdom. I have lot of things to appreciate and be happy in life. But all those things are mostly and always taken for granted. And what? I should repent, I should be. What is painful, I keep on singing and repeating that thing. That is my nature. To express the negativity, express the pain, express the suffering. This is how I live. And I expect happiness in life, contentment in life, being this way. Very, very small thing I see. We are sitting in a pollution-free environment. We are sitting in a beautiful country. We are sitting where the population is very, very less. We are sitting where everybody gets at least food 2 times. There are hundreds of things which we can appreciate, we can cherish, we can be happy, but we don't choose that. If I choose the negativity, I choose the weakness, I choose the darkness, the ignorance, so I will be the responsible, not anybody else. So everything can be seen in a different way. Samvedana or sensitivity is one thing which has to be there being spiritual. If there is no sensitivity, we cannot analyze anything correct. And in general life, the sensitivity is dying. Because uska पोषण नहीं हो रहा, it is not getting the nutrition what it needs. We are self-focused, self-oriented, self-suffering. How your awakening is developing, how you are growing, you have to be sensitive enough about you, about your surroundings. If you have that sensitivity, you can analyze and reach to the true conclusion. So fundamental thing is that whatever is being delivered to me by my beloved God, I should accept that. I have no other option even. You can't reject it. So you have to develop that acceptance that whatever my Lord is offering me, I have to accept that. Accepting that thing will bring the change. From that moment onward, the change will start and things will change. Because I will stop repeating my sufferings and things. When that is stopped, you are in a new environment. The very first day I came, day before yesterday, I was talking about the imagination, the kalpana. Our life is based on imaginations. And imaginations about what? About our future. भविष्य की कल्पना जो हम करते हैं. In every imagination there is only one quality that is dominant, that is called Rajoguna. Because you always imagine for better than before. So Rajoguna is dominant there, and Rajoguna is passion for worldly desires. That is the base of our life. Any point of time, we discount the future, we do imagination for future, and we prepare for the future. And most of the time, we think good, better than before. And when we use the word better than before, there is a Rajoguna prominent there, dominant there, that is working. When Rajoguna is there in dominance in life, you are captured in a frame where you are keep on hitting the same objective again and again. You don't know what is except this, what is beyond this, and then you have losses and profits, losses and profits, losses and profits. Either you will achieve that or you will become disappointed, unsuccessful. This will happen. So all the three gunas, Rajoguna will definitely bring you in Tamoguna. That is disappointment, that is depression, that is anxiety. All these qualities are associated with Tamoguna. So that is, if you are unsuccessful, automatically you will travel to the Tamoguna. But nature is to again plan for future, again come into Rajoguna. All these two gunas we have to go beyond one time, because the Purnima is in Satoguna only. The time of Purnima, the few hours, few minutes, few seconds, they belong to Satguna. And that experience becomes the power of very few moments. If you experience that Satguna, it becomes your power. It creates the self-respect, the self-motivation, self-confidence, ready to fight again, ready to do things again, coming out from disappointment, discouragement, things. You are back in yourself, in your true self. And then you change the things. You change your life. Spirituality is that important in my life or in anybody's life. You cannot change things ever. You cannot change anything ever. What you can change, it's you. And I do just opposite. अध्यात्म का बल, अध्यात्म की शक्ति, अध्यात्म की पावर इतनी है क्योंकि गुरु बैठा है, ईश्वर बैठा है, दोनों सत्य चेतना दोनों जिसके भीतर बैठी हैं। तो बीइंग इन सद्गुना आई कैन लिव माई लाइफ एंड बीइंग सक्सेसफुल वर्ल्डली। ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं संसार में कुछ प्राप्त नहीं करूंगा, मैं ज्यादा प्राप्त करूंगा, ज्यादा बेहतर करूंगा, क्योंकि अब मैं उस फेज से बाहर आ गया जहां डिसअपॉइंटमेंट या वो होता था। लाइफ इज फ्रेजाइल, क्षणभंगुर है जीवन। व्हेन आई गेट टू नो दैट लाइफ इज फ्रेजाइल, तो मैं ये जानता हूं, ये एक्सेप्ट कर लेता हूं, ये जान जाता हूं कि बहुत खुशी में मुझे बहुत खुश नहीं होना, और बहुत गम में, बहुत दुख में मुझे बहुत दुखी नहीं होना। और ये जानबूझ के नहीं करता, मैं ऐसा बैलेंस हो जाता हूं। मेरे अंदर जो इमोशंस है, माई इमोशंस बिकम बैलेंस, दे डोंट गेट टू सैड और टू हैप्पी, दे रिमेन इन बैलेंस। चाहे बहुत खुशी की बात है या बहुत दुख की बात है, मैं समान रहता हूं, बैलेंस रहता हूं, और प्रोग्रेसिव रहता हूं, प्रोग्रेस करता रहता हूं। सो दैट फेज ऑफ इम्पल्सिवनेस, नेगेटिवली और पॉजिटिवली, इट इज एलिमिनेटेड इन बोथ वेज। दोनों तरीके से वो हट गई। अब आवेग नहीं रहा, ना दुख का आवेग रहा, ना सुख का आवेग रहा, बैलेंस हो गया। नाउ द आंसर इज with you, that a balanced person would do better in life, or a person who is disbalanced or who is apprehensive. Definitely the one who is balanced will perform better. तो मैं उस चीज से बाहर आ जाता हूं जो सब दुनिया कर रही है, whatever everybody is doing, whatever crowd is doing, I'm out of it. I don't associate myself with anybody, because I have experienced through my efforts that the path I am following is the right path, that is the true path. So that makes me exclusive, divine, extraordinary, and different from everybody else. The power of spirituality is unmatched. It's beyond every material power, every physical power. The strength of God is unlimited. जो तुम्हारे साथ है, तुम्हारे भीतर है। अब इससे ज्यादा तुम्हें कोई संसार में कुछ नहीं दे सकता। और जब मैं ये अनुभव कर लेता हूं तो फिर मेरा सब जगह जाना छूट जाता है। मैं जहां भी जाऊंगा, जहां भी बैठूंगा, कुछ भी चल रहा हो, मुझे पता है कि एवरीथिंग इज मैकेनिकल, बिकॉज आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड सपोज द संस्कृत, हाउ इट इज रिटन, व्हाट इज रिटन, व्हाट इज द लिटरल मीनिंग ऑफ दैट। तो लैंग्वेज इज डिफरेंट, द बुक्स आर डिफरेंट, द स्क्रिप्चर्स आर डिफरेंट, बट द नॉलेज विद इन यू, it's beyond and above everything. That what the Surdas gives you example. He could not read. This what the example is. तो फिर काहे की पढ़ाई, काहे की डिग्री, काहे की लिखाई, nothing matters. Nothing matters. You can still become personality, you can still become great. Your deficiencies materially, physically are blown away. Does not matter at all. Don't lose your life in sufferings, in repenting. This is the nature of Kali Yuga, which is volatile, which is unreasonable. You will lose time only. And you have nothing else except this. If you lose this, you have nothing then. You have nothing else to lose. समय की कद्र कर लें. So utilize that very moment, that time with full force. You have strength now. तो आज के दिन यही मेरा तुम्हें आशीर्वाद है. ऐसे तो गुरु का हर शब्द जो कानों में पड़ता है वो आशीर्वाद स्वरूप ही है. मेरा आशीर्वाद है तुम सबको कि जीवन तुम्हारा स्वर्ग जैसा हो. प्रेम का प्रवाह हो तुम्हारे भाव में. जुड़ गए हो तो जुड़े रहो, चल पड़े हो तो चलते रहो. रुकना तुम सीखो नहीं. विवेक शक्ति, विजडम तुम्हारा जागृत रहे. चेतना तुम्हारे ऊपर की ओर उठती रहे. जागृति तुम्हें बाहों में रखे अपनी. असली ईश्वर तक तुम पहुंचो जो तुम स्वयं हो. अपने को दर्शन कर लो स्वयं के. समाप्त होके भी समाप्त ना हो, आगे चले जाओ. ईश्वर हो जाओ, इमॉर्टल हो जाओ, सत्य हो जाओ, पूर्णिमा हो जाओ. ये मेरा आज के दिन तुम सबको आशीर्वाद है.